Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Mona Therese and I will guide you to today's wellness class. I hope you are feeling well and safe in this world today. So let's get going for this class to increase wellness in our body, mind and spirit. And let's start with the breath. As always, the breath is your life force. It increases oxygen in your body and takes out what you don't need anymore. So when you breathe out the carbon dioxide and everything you want to let go of, let it go, okay? So sit tall. You can always sit on a chair if you like, that's okay. So roll your shoulders back, loosen up your neck a little. Feel each vertebra lifting up. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. So as you breathe in, feel your abdomen, your rib cage, your collarbone rise and expand. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Just allow the breath to flow ever so gently. And then take your arms to the side. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, out again. Inhale up. And exhale out. Inhale up. And out. One more time, but this time stay up, interlock your hands, press the palms up, keep your shoulders down, soften the front ribs so you lift up from the back of the spine, back of the skull, and then breathe into the side body. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Look to the right as you inhale. Exhale to the center. Look to the left and into the center. Look to the right, back into the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Inhale, head up and cover your upper lip with your underlip so you get a nice stretch over your throat. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift up. And down. Now circle your head. So you just look over your right shoulder and then exhale down again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands behind your head. And as you inhale, lift up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you kind of squeeze and hold it. And then exhale, let the energy flow. Inhale up and squeeze. Exhale, release. Don't pull your head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Arms down. Circle your head to the right. Look over your shoulder. Then exhale down to the center. Inhale to the other side. And exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. And into the center. Now interlock your hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades again and open your chest. As your shoulder roll back and your chest lift up, you drop your chin down. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. Inhale, arms up. And take the right arm under the left. If this doesn't work out for you, then just bring your hands on the shoulder and do the same thing. But inhale, elbows up and arch your back. And then exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And down. Now inhale, open your arms to the side and take the left one under and inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and down. Now inhale, open your arms to the side and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up, and now twist your body, look over your shoulder, chest up. Feel your left sit bone on the floor as you lift up from the right side of the body. And then release it to the other side. Inhale, lift it up. Into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. Full inhalation, full exhalation. And then we come into the center. Now, let's come up on all four. So, bring your hands under the shoulders, knees under the hip, and we will arch. Inhale, bend your elbows, arch and gaze up. And then exhale, round your back and feel how you stretch backward a little. And then inhale, arch again. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch. And then exhale, sit back on your heels and stretch your arms forward. Full breath in, full breath out. Feel when you breathe that your breath comes all the way down to the lower part of your spine. So the lower back is releasing tension, stress, or whatever you may hold in your lower back. And then inhale, coming up. And bring your hip forward. Roll the shoulders back and stretch it out. And maybe you just come here, that's fine. But just let your hip drop down as far as you can. And then coming up, take your toes under. Stretch it up into the downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Lift your sit bones, lift your belly, front ribs, broaden your shoulder, and press your hands to the floor like they were in suction cup, pressing down, especially the index and the thumb. And then exhale and walk yourself all the way up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms over the head. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good, let's do the sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Walk yourself back. And then chaturanga. And you can be on your knees. Inhale, come up to the cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, up to the upward facing dog. And exhale, back. And now stay here in downward dog. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now walk all the way up to your hands again. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms over the head. And then exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthen. And now we step back into the plank. Hold it as you breathe in. And then Exhale, knee down and chest down. Inhale, come to cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Walk all the way up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, sway to the side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Now drop your right arm down and reach up like somebody pull your hand up, up, up. And then come up again. Exhale. Lift up to the right and coming up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Very good. And hands to the heart. Now today, let's start with our balancing pose. So you can always go to a counter, a chair, or if you're outside like me, whatever is available. And then take your hands to the side of your heart, center of your heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Steady gazing at a single point. Lift up from the lower part of your belly and root down to your standing big toe. Take one more deep breath in, and then we release it down. Now to the other side. Again, you can hold at something if you need to. Bring the foot up. Steady. Inhale. Exhale. Feel how you lift from the core of the belly. Keep a gentle smile, teeth separated. And then release. Good. Come into the floor, into the mat, sorry, and have your feet like 2-3 feet apart. And then lift your arms up. Turn the left palm up, and then just tilt to the side into easy triangle. Press to the outer edge of your feet. Engage your quadriceps muscle, and then if you can, look up to your hand. Inhale. Exhale. It's all about the breath. Fill yourself up with fresh new energy and let go of the old. If you practice outside, it's wonderful to get that clean air into your lungs. Especially if you are close to the ocean or to a forest. And then inhale your arms up and exhale it down. Now inhale, arms out to the side, palms facing up, and then coming to the side. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Feel how the muscles are engaged. And you reach upward, 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 and you look upward if your neck allows it, or else you can look down. Feet are still parallel. And then inhale, coming up, and exhale down. Inhale, arms up, and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, and then exhale, hands to the hip. Roll the shoulders back, lift your chest. Now come forward and hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine, and then walk your hands back to the line of the toes or heels. Let your head drop down, shoulders are lifted. Feel the outer rotation of the thigh. Not too much, but enough to just give a little pressure to the outer edge of your feet and lifting from the inner ankle.
Lift your shoulders, chin towards your chest so the neck is loose and relaxed. You can shake the head out a little if you like. And breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Just feeling that gentle awareness of breath flowing, purifying, cleaning up. Now take your arms forward. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, hands to the hip. And as you inhale, come up again. Now we take a little more space between our legs. Then turn your right foot out, left heel out, just a tiny little bit, like 45 degrees. Then bend your right knee. So you can have your hand here. If you can bend deeper, take your elbow down. Some of you might even have your hand on the floor. Then inhale, coming up and stretch it out. Inhale, exhale. Gaze to the palm of the hand, spiraling the chest up. Just easy, calm, relax, breathing in deep, exhaling slowly. Good, and then inhale, coming up, and feet are parallel, and you lift your arms up and open your heart. Inhale it up again, and then exhale, hands to the heart. Now we turn the left foot out, right heel tiny bit out, then bend, hand on the knee or elbow on the knee, and if you can, hand on the floor. And then open your chest, feel the outer rotation of your thighs, gazing to the hand. Inhale, don't hang in your shoulder, lift up from the shoulder. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. And then inhale, coming up. And again, feet parallel, lift your arms up. And then a little back bend, exhale. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Take your hands to the hip again. Lift your chest up. And this time, take your hands to the shin or to the ankle. Some of you might even grab your big toes with the index and middle finger and then press the big toe down so the big toe becomes like a hook. Now lift your sit bones up to the sky. Lift your shoulders up and away from the ears. Chin to chest, look in between your legs. Steady gazing at a single point to quiet the mind. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders up, elbows to the side. Even if you have your ankles or your shin, shoulders up and elbows are to the side. Again, you can shake your head out a little. Breathe, feel those sit bones lifting. You can also bend your knees, that's okay. Now inhale, come up halfway, hands underneath your shoulder. Now walk your hands over to the right side and stretch out to the left. And let your head drop down. Breathe in. Feel both sit bones lifting up. So it's just a stretch in the left side body. One more deep breath. Exhale it out. Now come into the center and inhale, lengthen to the spine. Now walk your arms over to the left. Just feel the stretch. You're not moving your hip forward. It stays back. And now stretch it out. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing great. Keep it up. 2, 3. Engage those quadricep muscles. Bend your knees if you need to. Good. Take your hands in. Inhale halfway up. And exhale, hands to the hip. And inhale, coming up. Excellent. Good job. Now bend your knees and step it in. And then bend your knees down. Lift it up. And come into what we call the chair pose. So the knees should be over the toes. And your shoulders should be over the knee. So feel that it's a little pelvic tilt and you sit back. Either you go all the way down, in between, or just a little, your choice. And then your arms lift up. If that's too much, You can just keep them in front of your heart. Okay, but whatever you do, keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the ribcage expanding, belly contracting. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, arms down. Now step your feet out so they're hip width apart. Hands to the side and lift your heart. Come forward again and hands to the floor. If you have yoga blocks, you can have hands on the blocks to bend your knees if needed. Inhale, stretch out of your lower back. And then exhale into another forward fold. Forward bend are very soothing and calming. Kind of suggests going within and become still, relaxed, quiet. Something most of us need to do. 3, 4, and 5. Then take your arms forward. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, hands to the hip. And then inhale, we come up again. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale up. And now open like a little back bend. Lift your chest up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Very good. Now let's sit down. So we stretch the leg in front of us and take the flesh out to the side. And sitting tall, so the shoulders are rolled back. Hands can be at the side of the body. You could have them behind. If you fall into it, it's hard. Or you can take a towel or a little pillow and lift your sit bones up so you sit higher. Okay. Inhale deeply. Flex your feet, press to the back of the heels and bring your big toes together, but you want a little space between your heels, like an inch in between. Relax your jaw hinge. Maybe interlock your hands for a little while and stretch and open your chest up. Full breath in, full breath out. Feels so good to open your chest. Most of us walk around a little like this or sit like this in the computer. So really to roll the shoulders and open your chest. So good for you. Now reach forward and take your shin, your ankle, your toes, or maybe you want a little extension from a strap or a towel and have it right underneath your feet. Okay, so let's do this. Inhale, keep lengthening. So if you are here, more work on sitting up tall than coming forward. So you really work with opening and linking from the lower back. And this is just as good as this. Because if you can't do that and you try to, then you just compromise, and we don't want that. So sit up tall, and from there, gradually begin to work yourself forward over time. Inhale. Exhale. Patience is a virtue, as they say, so practice patience, especially with yourself in your practice. And whatever sensation there is, see if you can just tolerate it and breathe into it. If you can't tolerate it, get out of the pose and do less. Okay, now bend your right knee, take it out to the side, and lift yourself up and feel how you lift up and make a little rotation here. And then again, hands can be behind you, in front of, use a strap or towel, or grab your foot. Again, lift up, come out of your lower back, and then just go as far as you can. Maybe it's like this, that's fine. Maybe it's here, that's fine too. And over time, maybe you come deeper down. Feel the outer rotation from the right thigh and then moving forward from the right side body. So the midline of the body comes right over the inseam of your thigh. Head drops down. And then inhale, coming up, and take your knee up and then stretch it out. Now to the other side, bend the knee, drop it to the side, sitting tall, and then coming forward and down. Inhale deeply, exhale out slowly. Full inhalation, full exhalation. So nice to practice stretching, allowing the body to open up and release whatever tension there are. Wonderful. Inhale, coming up, and then take your knee up and stretch it out. Now, bend your right knee so the foot is on the inside or the outside. Then lift your body up so you have a straight spine. Again, you could sit on a blanket or a towel or a block. And if you can lock this in so the heel is on the outside. You're not sitting on the heel, but the heel is on the outside. And then bring it up. But it's okay to keep the leg straight as well. Then you hold it, hug it, or bring your elbow over and spiraling. But we don't want to force anything, so do what you can. And if it's with straight leg, it's equally good. As long as you lift up, press to the hand on the floor, lift your chest up, gaze back and feel it all happens from the waist. Full breath in, full breath out. And then we release, take it over, and then we bow down and come up. So however you do your twist in this side, with the foot on the inside, outside, or you lock the leg in, it's your choice. So feel now lifting up and then twisting, hold, hug, or bring your elbow over. Full inhalation, full exhalation. And let's take one more deep breath in here. And exhale it out. And then we take it over to the side and bow down. And then we come up. Good. Now stretch your legs out. Bend both knees and bring your hip in a little. Take your arms forward. Sit back. And then lift your feet up. Maybe you can go halfway, maybe you can go all the way, but wherever you are, it's very important you don't sink in, but you lift your chest and roll your shoulders back, and then from there we come up. Breathe, smile, and down. Now bring your feet together, open your chest. Again, come all the way up on your sit bones. You could sit on a blanket or a towel here and then come forward again and let yourself. And you could have your hands here if that's enough for you. If you need for your knee some support, you can bring a towel underneath so you don't overstretch your joint or ligaments. So always listen to the body. Your body never lies. It always tells you exactly how it feels. So breathe in, breathe out. Keep the breath flowing into the nostril, out to the nostril. Wonderful. Then inhale, coming up. And take your knees together and straighten your leg out. Now bring your hip forward and we will come down and Stretch your right leg up. So maybe it looks like this, that's fine. If you flex your foot, imagine you're pressing up to the back of the heel. Some of you can maybe take up a little higher. And some of you might again need a little help. So you can take a towel or a strap and just hold it here. But if you can, straighten it out. So inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Feel the hamstring. Feel your hip on the floor. And if it's too much with the left leg straight, then bend it. There's so many variations. That's the beautiful part of practicing. If we listen to our body and just go to where we can all be together and practice together and breathe together and just be together. Nice. Full inhalation, full exhalation, and especially when we do online practice and there's nobody there with us, we have to listen a little more careful and not compete or anything else. Just listen to your body and do what you can. Now bend your knee and then take it over to the single leg reclining twist and open up your spine. Full breath in, full breath out. You know, these wellness classes, it's really not about being flexible and strong. It's just some of the benefit that comes over time with keeping up the practice. And that's why you can always find the practices every day in the library. So there's no excuse. There's always a practice waiting for you. And we have all 84 episodes uploaded. Nice service. And then inhale coming up. And then bend the other leg. Remember, the right leg can be straight if you need to. And then we take the left up. So you hold under, over, ankle, or foot. Deepest breath in, slowest breath out. Full inhalation, full exhalation. We take around 4 more deep breaths here. Really feel how the heel come up. Even if we're here, press up to the back of the heel and then do what you can to stretch it out. And then over time it will stretch fully out if it doesn't do it already. And then exhale, bring the knee down, and we go over to the single leg reclining twist. Open up your spine, inhaling deep, exhaling slowly. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. And if there's any of the position that you know you can't do, then just skip it. Just relax, breathe, and then when we take the next position, come back and do it with us. And lift it up. And now bend both knees and align your hip. So for example, let's say this is not possible for you, then you just lie here and you feel your abdomen rise and fall. But if you can, make a pelvic floor, tilt, and then lift it up. If you can do more, interlock your hands and in. Deep breath in, slow breath out. We take like 4 more deep breaths here. And now release it and come on down. And now take your right ankle on top of the left. And then this might be enough for you, but can you do more? Interlock your hands under the thigh or over your shin. So your right arm is not on the outside of your right leg. It goes in between and find the other hand, okay? Inhale. Exhale. This is a nice opening, again, for your hamstrings, but also your hips. Here, if you feel you'll need it, you can take a blanket, or a towel underneath your head, because I don't want you to lie like this and get tension in your neck again, since we have done so much work to release them. So rather lift your head up. Okay, come down. And now take the left ankle up. Make sure it's not the foot, but it is your shin that come in and support. So you can stay here. You can take the up and hold your shin or in between. And then breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Make sure your teeth are separated and your lips are softly closed to release your jaw hinge. And eyes are relaxed as well. Now just breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Feel the rhythm. It's like a rhythm of relaxation, coming in and going out. And now release. Take your foot down, arms out to the side, and then drop your knees from side to side into the windshield wipers. When your knee go to the legs, to the left, you look to the right. And to the right, you look to the left. So you feel your spine have a full rotation. And now stay over there. So your right knee probably won't come to the floor. Maybe it's all the way up here. But just don't force it. Just let it go wherever it can. And then we take several breaths here. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall, and you might feel it here on the top of the side hip. Very good. Now inhale, lift it up, and then we just drop it over to the other side and look away from your knees. So knee go to the right, you look to the left. Again, here on the front of the hip, you will feel a stretch. Sometimes we can feel it down the thigh too. And some of you might not even feel anything, but just relax into it anyway. Feel abdomen rise and fall. Good. And then inhale, coming up. And take your knees to the chest. And lift your head up. And then coming down again. And we will have our relaxation pose. Now if you have pillows, you could take the pillows and place them right underneath your knee. That will help your lower back to drop down a little, so you get a little more relaxation, especially if you have a lot of arch or lower back problems. You can do that. Okay, so eyes are closed. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Feel ribcage expand and ribcage contract. Inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Allow your head, your shoulders, your hands to relax. And feel your spine dropping down. Shake your hip out a little if you feel there's some tension. And let your toes drop out in each direction. So right toes and moving towards the right, and the left toes are falling out to the left. And now just breathe in and breathe out and feel the rhythm of relaxation. Breath comes in, breath goes out. Inhale, exhale. Feel your body completely letting go. We take around 10 more deep breaths here. Feel the waves of the breath from the pelvic floor all the way up to the collarbone, and then exhale it out again. And we have 2 more deep breaths here. And then as you inhale, begin to move your fingers and toes, maybe circle your ankle and wrist and the other way around. And then we bend our knees and rock over to your right side, coming up into a seated position. And just feel the practice in your body and feel sitting upright again. Sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the full deep breath. Abdomen, diaphragm, top of the lungs. But also feel the lower part of your lungs, the middle part of the lungs, and the top of the lungs. So we have the full yogic breath. Exhale it out. 2 more deep breaths. One more deep breath. Perfect. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Thank you so much for doing your practice, taking good care of your body, mind, and spirit. And I hope to see you next Saturday again. In the meantime, keep up your practice, be well, and be safe. Much love to you. Thank you.